underway, and starting this one, Chris Sale. What do you have on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, ready to go here. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. And that's in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Outside low, and it's 1-1. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
That's a base hit, so a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, second baseman,
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Runner on the go. And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone. 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And Sale deals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
Batting third, left field.
And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Sale ready. And that one fouled off. Misses outside. Now 1-2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. As a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kerry Carpenter. This ball's chopped on the ground. Arcia tosses to first, and that is that. One left for Detroit, and now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Atlanta, getting the nod on the mound, Tarek Skubal.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that one sliced foul. That's to third. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Batting second, left
Here's the
fielder,
Atlanta Braves lineup. And Chris, a great
Profar.
matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. That one the other way. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you
Batting
will get some
third,
high fives.
third
You know,
baseman,
when you make great
Austin
contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this
Riley.
game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. First pitch just misses. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. 3 balls and a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. Down in order go the Braves. Scoreless after 1. Back at Truist
Leading off
Park,
for the
all set
Tigers,
for the start of the
right
inning.
fielder,
Now it's the right
Matt
fielder,
Vierling.
Matt Vierling. Sale measures 6 feet 6 inches, 180 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Next offering is in for a strike. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job
Batting
staying up the
sixth,
middle with his
first
approach.
baseman,
He didn't try to
George
do
Keith.
too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now the first baseman, Colt Keith. In for a strike, 0-1. Snap throw to first. Back in safe, really close. On the ground to second, might be 2. Acrobatic throw for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Third baseman, Chase Young.
Jace Young will hit next. That one's in there. Strike 1. Keith over at first with 1 away. Slider misses outside. Falling behind 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. Riley. And there are 2 down.
Batting 8th, catcher Jake Rogers.
Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Chop to the left side. Now the throw to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Keith headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Big RBI for him right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Parker Meadows now at the plate. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the bases are now loaded.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing at a ground ball. Steps on the bag for the force. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Leading
and welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Matt
Olson.
Skubal back to work. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Let's go, Matt.
Close, but called a ball. Now 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Careful.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And it's even up to Ozuna.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And fouled off. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Batting 6.
And here comes Ozzy Albies to the dish. A switch hitter batting right. Fouled off. He was late. Olsen, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And a 1-2 again. Line drive, base hit down the line. Olsen around second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
Catcher.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Sean Murphy. And that one is inside ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that is out of play. Here's a 1-1. This to third. Fair ball. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. And he'll pull into second safely. Here's Jared Kelenic. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. High in the air, out to right. Vierling. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Fires it to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. And a 2-1 ball game now.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner for third.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And there's a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Keith steps on the bag, inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Braves 2 and the Tigers 1. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Riley Green.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's downstairs and outside. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Sale delivers. Swings and misses, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Carpenter, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And a swing and a miss there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
One ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. That's down and in. A slider missed. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And a slider in there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
2 down, nobody on. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2. Out to short. Arcia slings it across, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there, and our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now Michael Harris the second.
Center fielder Michael Harris the second.
Inside, just missed. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike. No, that's the ball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Misses again, 5 in a row.
1-0.
Step off throw to first. Harris back on a dive. On the ground, Sweeney. He flips it to second in time. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boo. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Riley now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Outside, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Next offering is fouled back. That one missed. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in Atlanta, and here's the first baseman, Colt Keith. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's in there.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Chases that one out of the zone. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Young stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The Braves up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Arcia whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Yeah, the batter now, Jake Rogers. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one outside, and it's 1-0. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, shortstop.
And the batter will be the
Sweeney.
shortstop, Trey Sweeney. RBI single his last time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. One hit, one left. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Braves 2 and the Tigers 1. Back at Truist Park,
Leading
ready
off
to
for the
go,
Braves,
bottom four.
first
And now it's
baseman,
Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
First pitch misses.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's out the corner.
And the slider just misses.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Right side, Torres. And Olson is set down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Ozuna.
Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back. And it's out of here. That one felt good. It's 3-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Line drive, speared at first. And Albies is retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after
Up
giving up
next
the home
for the
run.
Braves,
Not allowing it
catcher,
to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. So here's Murphy now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One more for Atlanta on the homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Parker Meadows. Sale back to work. Meadows, 25 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one drilled left field. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's the strike. Man at second.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 2-1. Foul ball there. So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Carpenter, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Man on second, 2 down. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Torres on at second with 2 down. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Tigers leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. And we're back,
Leading
ready to go
off
for the last
Braves,
half of the inning.
right
So
fielder,
down to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kelnick. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Green settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So digging in, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Late with the swing there.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Inside,
that's a ball.
just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one ripped. And there's a hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw, set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch, threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
Got him swinging. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here as the lead remains 3-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Here's a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count. Way high. Popped up right side. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the first baseman, Colt Keith.
And now the first baseman, Colt Keith. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Ripped to first, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now the third baseman, Jace Young. First pitch, and he just misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Aaron Bummer, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Johnson, a right-hander, loosening up as well. 2 outs. And he swings through that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Way outside. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Rogers in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Smoked on the ground a second. They take the force out, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 3 and the Tigers 1.
Now pitching for
Back
Detroit.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tommy Canley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Profar climbs in on that left
for the
side.
Braves, left fielder, Jerickson Profar.
And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. A little bit high, maybe, and the count is 1-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And he chases that one, and now 1 away.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Ground ball up the middle. Jump throw on the money. Nice play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. And that one is inside. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that skips in the dirt. Got him! Rusty Valentine rings him up. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and the score stays 3-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. 49. Aaron Bummer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off with
Trey
the Tigers,
Sweeney up now for the
shortstop,
Tigers.
Trey Sweeney.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Softly hit to third. Riley fires to first. One up, one down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The Braves up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next offering is in for a strike. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here comes Gleyber Torres. 1 for 3.
Gleyber Torres.
Knee high. That's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers fail to make any noise, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back here in Atlanta, here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Marcell Ozuna.
And that one pulled foul. Now the 0-1. Just missed. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses, and the count's full. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So a man at first. Ozzy Albies up to the plate. 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering is downstairs. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Meadows under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Sean
Murphy next up for the Braves. Off the mark there. 1-0.
1-0.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
One strike.
And that's downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive and a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
He's safe.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tommy Canley won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New
Detroit.
pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler
Number
Holton.
87.
And they felt it was time to bring on a
Tyler
left-handed
Holton.
reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Slings to second. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Nicely done from the Tigers bullpen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 3 and the Tigers 1. Back at Truist Park, and the batter now, Riley Green. Bummer back to work. And ball 1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Johnson also throwing. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Kelnick going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Foul ball. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
next for the Tigers.
And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Aaron Bummer is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Keith swings through it for strike one. Tying run at the plate. That just misses. And that is ball one. Ground ball right side. Albies in plenty of time to first. And that is the inning. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Braves 3 and the Tigers 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Johnny Brebbia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Knee-high strike, 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Gunther getting loose for A.J. Hinch.
Ball one.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And first offering is fouled off. Outside.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Misses outside, counts full, 3-2.
3 balls, 3 strikes.
Out there to center. Meadows makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Profar down. 0 for 3 in this one. First
No,
offering, and it
that's a
just
ball.
misses. He was late there. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, low.
And a strike. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Down in order go the Braves, but they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Jace Young.
Jace Young.
In there at the knees. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
He's 2 outs away. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Just misses. And it's 1-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Next one off the plate inside. The count now 2-2. The Tigers trailing by 2 here at the top of the ninth. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Sweeney in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, so many hard throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch up.
This could end it. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, Summit from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.